Hello and welcome, I'm No02. I'm going to be releasing a series of videos pointed at, or directed to, the new player experience as like an introduction to 1v1 multiplayer for Iron Harvest. Nice big long series of videos where we're going to be covering all kinds of things as far as all the basic principles and fundamentals of playing the game, how to economize, how to be aggressive, defensive, etc. Some tips and tricks in there as well, all leading up to applying that to a build, where the first 6 minutes of our match are planned out. We hit timings, and we have goals. But before we get to that part, this video is going to be super quick as far as the content goes. I'm going to be showing you the most basic, fundamental, you must do every game. The first 3 minutes of the match will pretty much always look the same for you. Sort of similar to chess, where at the highest level players are doing openings, and those openings will have some variations, but for the most part, the first series of moves in a chess game will all look kind of familiar or recognizable. And the same thing is in Iron Harvest, where we are going to be making decisions, or the decisions that we're going to be making are sort of like the best. Not that's necessarily the meta, but this is a super safe way to open up all of your games. I'm just going to show you that, because it's sort of the foundation for everything else that we're going to be talking about later on in future videos. So we don't care about what our reserve looks like. It's irrelevant. We're not going to be getting it in this video. I'm going to be showing you what you should do with the first 3 minutes of every match, basically. And you're going to see we're going to get double iron, 1 gas with our 3 squads. Build our engineer right on time. That's an important timing to get down. Build our barracks right on time.
Command established.
Yeah, moving. Yes.
And then what do we do with engineers?
Yeah. We'll do it.
What's the plan then? We're on it.
So we have 3 squads. We're going to chain them together.
Got it.
Normally, you would want to do way more
Fine.
like shift commands to chain them
You
together.
have orders?
We're only really looking right here.
You name it, we'll build it.
Right, so we're going double
Yes.
iron,
Need something done?
New orders
1
first?
gas.
You name it, we'll
These
build
engineers
This line is
always
ours.
pick up the grenade cache. In every 1v1
We can
map,
build
we
more
pick up
with
the
this
grenade
iron.
cache.
Yes.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
move my units beyond this point, because
Yes.
going beyond this point,
it. What's the plan? Careful
Is a
how you
build.
stow them.
What is
right?
it?
Where we send these troops after these initial decisions
Over there, cover. Go.
would be making a build decision based off of whether or not we want to be aggressive
Standing
or
by.
defensive.
Engaging
We're ready
enemy.
to do whatever Polania requires.
Got it.
Right,
Move
these
it.
guys come
Need
out,
something done?
they'll build a barracks right on,
We're on the
Polonia
fire!
65 oil. Everything I'm going to be talking about in my videos, even though I'm playing Polonia,
What's the plan?
will make sense. Whether you're
Yes.
Rusviet or Saxony, you will do exactly what I just did right here. This is the safest opening
Make it quick.
possible.
More sandbags to fill?
New
Double
orders
iron, 1
first?
oil.
Orders?
You have to get these grenades. Just to put emphasis on this,
Standing by.
your first engineer has to get those
Need
grenades,
something done?
because we need the
Front
map
build
control.
itself. Ready.
In this game, and I'll talk about this more in the economy video about this game, where map control is economy, because all the resources are fixtures on the map.
Grenadiers
So if we want to
ready.
gain control of an iron mine, we need to capture it with a squad, protect that squad doing so,
Orders?
and then have a squad defending it,
Extraction
essentially.
is ongoing.
You name
We've
it,
got
we'll build
company.
And the engineer is not the worker bee
it.
here.
Ready.
The rifleman is, the vanguard is, because they are the first unit in the game, the earliest unit in the game that allows us to fight for ground
What is it?
effectively. So that's why you have to get this grenade. So this video is literally just this. Double iron,
Yes.
get the grenade, 1 oil,
Cannon ready to stand
build your
by.
barracks right on time, send the engineer out, send that engineer that builds the barracks to go do something right when it's done.
Ready for a target.
And this is going to be the foundation that all builds and decisions later on in the game will be sitting on top of.
Contact!
Because this gives us all of the options necessary,
Uh-huh.
all the tools necessary to make decisions, whether or not we want to go capture more stuff, or we can group
Ready
2
for
squads
action.
together and go fight somewhere. But that's for other videos. So this is it. Just to really reiterate, because this is going to be mentioned or touched on in every single one of my videos. At the beginning of every match,
Yes.
you're going to go double
Yes.
iron,
Keep
1
it going.
oil. Your starter engineer has to grab those grenades. So your starter engineer will go to the resource
Extraction
node
is ongoing.
that is closest to the grenade cache. The other 2 riflemen will go wherever. And this will be repeated in all the maps. It'll look and feel a little bit different based off of the maps, but it'll always be the same. So you gotta remember that. We're going 2-1 iron oil, right? 2-1 iron. Grenades, engineer on time, barracks on time.
Around.
That's key. And I'll talk about the oil timings for the barracks and things like that as well. Alright? And even if you stop watching the rest of my videos, doing this, if you're not doing this already, doing this will already significantly improve your gameplay and set you up for success in the future. Alright, thank you. And I hope you guys watch the rest of the the videos in this series.
The world thought we'd fail. They shouldn't have messed with Bologna.